Hey everybody, welcome back to Bailey's Bets. This is episode two, where I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top pick in this whole bull market. I'm crazy for my moon bag and also farming slash staking option. All right, so if you didn't catch episode one, guys, we did this little portfolio construction where now we're looking at, once we've built our core assets, we're looking at kind of like those lower market cap kind of moonshot plays, those excellent passive income farming and staking options. And I'm going to share with you guys today my top pick, one that has a very large allocation in my personal portfolio. It's one of my top conviction picks. I thought it was absolutely amazing when I discovered it. And, I'm going to share it with you guys today. And that is a drum roll, please. It is the TG Casino. All right. So TG stands for Telegram, which is the application that most people on in crypto are using to communicate with each other. It's usually Twitter or X and kind of the Telegram are two of the big major platforms in crypto. And guys, here we're looking at the Telegram Casino. They just launched a website version of their casino. And I personally do not play on the website version yet, but I actually play on the Telegram app itself, which was the first release that the casino had. All right, so let's get into why this kind of caught my attention. All right, and why I chose this as one of my top picks and plays for this bull market and beyond in my portfolio here. All right. So initially, guys, if we go to kind of the backstory of the token itself. All right. So it had its pre-sale back at the quarter four of 2023. All right. So this started around fall. I believe it was like late September, early October-ish. And I discovered it around November. All right, so I've been involved in the project and following and part of the community since November, and really looking, paying attention, seeing how the team operates, seeing how the community operates, and it's all been like super, super top notch. And I've been very, very pleased with how responsive and professional the team is, and also how cool and kind of fun the community is, and the team has like a really good positive rapport and interaction with the community. It's a really good positive place to be and to hang out. It's a lot of fun. All right, so here's kind of what I was looking at when I first developed an appreciation for the project and decided to go in. All right, so they were looking for a $5 million fundraise for pre-sale. All right, and they knocked that out, and the original token price at launch was 19 cents. I was able to get into the pre-sale. It was around like 15 cents. So I wasn't like super early. I was kind of like in the mid of the pre-sale when I first discovered, this opportunity. And what I really liked was the tokenomics, because I was familiar with a similar casino tokenomic structure. It's called Rollbit, and Rollbit had launched a number of years back, and then they moved off of the Solana network, and then they implemented this buyback and burn mechanism for their token. And what we noticed was this was pretty successful in terms of the economic model for a casino, because a casino actually makes real revenue and real profits, right? Most of these coins out there, guys, are complete speculation. Like what actually makes money, what is actually profitable, no one really knows. It's a huge crapshoot. That's part of my the theme of my channel, Bailey's Bets, is like, yeah, like we're going to be betting in the casino, but we're also betting in this crypto casino. Like what's actually real, what's legit, what's going to pan out, and what isn't. And it's very, very clear that crypto is a super use case for casinos, gambling, gaming in general, right? You can actually tie like real revenue streams to these tokens, all right? So, this kind of caught my eye when I was looking at the tokenomics and how, I'd seen the price appreciation of the Rollbit token and how that played out. Now, these casinos have an advantage when they launch with that economic model because Rollbit didn't have like their initial supply or their initial tokenomics, um, you know, tailored for that particular model. It kind of like evolved over time. So in this particular case here, they were able to really structure, their initial token raise, their initial allocations, having that buyback and burn mechanism like all in mind. All right. So one key thing, guys, before I kind of keep going here is I noticed immediately this is absolutely gamblers like paradise when we're talking about 25% cash back. 25% cash back in the industry is unheard of. Okay, that basically means, guys, and this is over the course of a week, and if it's only with wagering with the TGC token. So I was like, huh, all right, that is a demand driver, right? So all the degens out there or the casual gamers out there that want to come in and enjoy themselves and play a little bit in the casino, you're going to have a very big advantage or a very big incentive to play with the TGC token because you're going to be able to get cash back if you lose. All right. And how that works is the casino looks to see if you have a net loss for the entire week of gaming. And say if you lost $100 in TGC token, all right, that Tuesday, the following Tuesday, they're going to be airdropping you 25% or 25 bucks, boom, right in back into your account that you can now play again. All right. And that goes for like sports betting, slots, anything, so it's really cool. So when I saw that, I was like, all right, now for me, when I'm playing in the casino, like I don't plan on losing, but I saw that as a huge kind of driver of demand for the token. All right, I'm coming at this more of an aspect of an ownership point of view or an investor that's looking to make money from the success of the casino itself, right? So that was, but one thing that really caught my eye is like, all right, so that's one of the utilities of the token, all right? And that's a pretty big utility. Okay. You see a lot of times guys holding the token gives you benefits on like trading platforms and things like that. This is a huge benefit to hold the token for this casino, TGC casino. Okay. Now there's like awesome like airdrop opportunities, right? Now, typically when you think about airdrops, you think about, all right, like they're giving away tokens for free. Okay. And this is still the case here where you're going to be able to, right now, guys, we are in season 2. Now they've added another season after this. But as people wager and bet in the casino, right, they're getting points for an airdrop. All right. Now, this airdrop is going to kind of be like free money. However, remember that you have to play in the casino to earn that airdrop. So casinos make money, right? So this is another kind of like cool little flywheel that doesn't impact the token all that much. All right. Now the token is a fixed supply token at 100 million, and we're going to see in a second a little deflationary action on the token as well, which is really nice. All right, they have these really cool kind of like high roller NFTs. 310 are in existence. That's it. Okay, and they give like special bonuses, extra passive income, extra rake back, casino credits. There was an airdrop if you had held this NFT. So it's just another like really kind of cool little flavor piece to it. And these can be sold on a marketplace. All right. So initially there was 300 of them and you got one if you had spent over 5K in the pre-sale. Yes, I hold it. I hold an NFT, but then you can also sell them as well. And then the team had minted 10 of them for bonus competitions and giveaways. All right. And they've already put a couple of those up for grabs. All right, guys, the roadmap, this team is absolutely crushing it. They have an updated roadmap graphic. It's absolutely sick. The amount of wagering that has been going on in this casino is surpassing their expectations like you wouldn't believe. All right, so it's extremely promising start, and they're always cooking. All right, they're always cooking. They're listening to community feedback, and they are just knocking out everything on this roadmap here. All right, but it was an impressive roadmap that caught my attention. All right, but here's what really really made sense to me and really clicked. All right, and that's that is that buyback and burn method of price appreciation for the token, and then taking a portion of that and delivering it back to stakers of the token as well. So that's where, guys, I'm looking for that moonshot. So that price appreciation of the token over time through this economic model, but also generating more of the token over time by staking it. All right. So that's kind of where it fits those two kind of categories that I'm looking for when I'm looking to kind of invest in some of my like big kind of moneymaker opportunities in the crypto space. Okay, so here's how it works. Like, so periodically, what the team will do is they're generating revenue, and then with that revenue has come profits. So they are already a profitable company, a profitable casino. And what they do is they take that profit, they're buying back the tokens. Now, one thing that drives a few people bananas, but I totally understand, is that they're not like announcing when they're buying back and burning the tokens until like afterwards. They do have like a nice Dune dashboard that is going to be under construction. So to give it like more transparency as far as like exactly when and how much, like when it occurs and all that. But they're doing that to prevent market manipulation, you know, people kind of front running the tokens that are being sold and everything like that. So it's a smart maneuver. So yeah, so they're buying back some of the tokens and burning them. Okay, now what does that do? So the physical act of the tokens, now the tokens are in a liquidity pool paired with ETH. It's a version 2 liquidity pool on Uniswap. So Uniswap Ethereum network. That's the only thing that's a little bad. I don't really like is the gas fees are annoying on ETH. All right, but it is what it is. The whales are on ETH as well, so you just gotta have to kind of live with that. But yeah, so it's paired with ETH, and so when you buy TGC or the team buys back the TGC, they are taking TGC out of the liquidity pool and putting ETH into the liquidity pool. All right, so that increases the ratio of ETH to all the other remaining tokens. It increases the price, and it's nice. It's paired with ETH. ETH is overall a very bullish asset, right? And then they take all those tokens and okay, they throw them away. All right, they're at the burn address, so those tokens never have a chance of coming back into the circulating supply and finding their way back into that liquidity pool, taking ETH out. All right, so it's long term going to be raising the floor price of the token, and it's creating price appreciation for the token. All right, so I kind of look at holding this token as kind of like a growth stock, right? Because it's going to be growing in value over time, but it's also going to be a dividend stock, because if you hold it over time and you stake it, you're then also going to be receiving this portion here where you're going to be getting staking income, right? And currently right now, this TGC token, you get earned as staking rewards as well, right? Now, here's what's really cool is that in the initial, let's see. Yeah, so in the initial tokenomics, 20% of the tokens were in for the staking rewards. And those have been giving out as people stake their tokens throughout the pre-sale event and through this 2 months so that it's launched. The token launched January 4th. So as time of this recording, it's probably like nine or 10 weeks ago the token launched. Okay. So those staking rewards have been generated and are given out to the stakers. Right now, I've seen some other casinos, crypto casinos, where once the staking rewards are depleted, it's just like done, right? And like, all right, you have to find other uses for the token. Right here, those staking rewards, are going to be replenished and refilled with more TGC token. And here's the thing, the team announced, and this is what's great about the team, they're always kind of thinking ahead, looking at feedback. And they had noticed that there was a lot of sell pressure initially because there was a lot of the TGC token coming back as the staking reward. So they're actually in the process of making an upcoming change where they're going to change this to, it's going to be straight up ETH. So they're just going to be paying out everybody in the staking rewards with ETH because, again, the casino is profitable. And it's going to diminish the sell pressure on the token itself. All right. So that is like extremely bullish. All right. They announced that on X on their channel, and I was just like, yes. Okay. Just home run after home run. Like this is so like a stealth project that is just gonna come out of nowhere, just like uppercut, like uppercut the entire like industry. They're gonna be like, what the heck just happened? What is this thing? Um, so anyway, so guys, yeah, the tokenomics was something that I really liked as well with the distribution. All right, because you have the liquidity pool, you have the staking rewards, you have the pre-sale tokens that are going to people that are buying it. You have player rewards. All right, so that is basically the actual rewards that they give out. They give out competitions all the time. Like they're really doing a great job keeping the community engaged. Like they'll be like, all right, $500. The next person that hits, a 2,000 multiplier on this slot machine, and people are like, it's like hilarious. It's really fun. So they have some affiliates. So they're going to be rewarding affiliates, and they're going to have more marketing coming down and more affiliate coming up. But affiliates also, guys, means like the sign up links, right? So, check my description below, you can get the affiliate link to this, and it gives, both, myself and you an extra like kind of bonus sign up rewards and all that kind of stuff, and then marketing 5%. Now, the reason I really liked this was, I don't see like team allocation. Sometimes you'll see something like 10% goes to the team or 20%, or, there's like dev fees and all that stuff, right? And what does that end up happening is like the team is just like dumping on your head constantly, right? There's a big unlock in Arbitrum where it goes to a lot of the devs. I think it's like today, the time of this recording. You never know what's going to happen with the price of the token. Here, guys, the team is generating profits from the casino revenue itself. And there's multiple different currencies that are constantly being wagered besides the TGC token. Tons of people are wagering in Sol, ETH. BNB is a really easy one to get in and wager in. So it's, they're making a lot of profits in top blue chip currencies, so they don't have to dump the token, which is really good. All right. The Telegram itself, I know there's a lot of scammers on Telegram, right? So I was all kind of like nervous at first, but it's like it's tip top, like as far as applications on Telegram are actually like super like secure. So I dabbled into checking it out, and it super smooth. All right. So it's a very enjoyable experience. And another thing that really got me was this whole research component of it, because I didn't realize like how ridiculously huge gaming and then gambling is in the casino industry, like worldwide. Like I knew it was like big, like really big, but global casino market, 263 billion, 300 million, like that's pretty insane. And if you look at like how much room that the crypto casino market could start to take over as adoption spreads, is like really, really powerful. So the more people that get kind of in tune with crypto, it's going to naturally start to kind of cut into just that huge market share that already exists, right? So like that, I was like, oh, all right, that's pretty cool. And then, they're hitting us up with this like 80% of online casino games are actually played on mobile devices, right? So they're specifically tailoring, this casino to that mobile experience. Like the mobile and the Telegram app came first before the web page, right? They wanted to get that web page up to capture like a lot of the older web 2 online market share, but they're really hitting the current kind of trend of mobile and making it easy on mobile and making it kind of community based and fun with the Telegram. And what's awesome here is like they're saying, hey, look, there's 1 billion users on Telegram, right? And it's forecasted to rise to 1.5 billion in the next 3 to 5 years. Okay. Now they're not only targeting, like huge, like already developed markets, but a lot of say like underserved markets or places that aren't like super like well to do, um they're taking a look at like, hey, like everyone, no one, not everyone has a computer, right? A lot of the developing countries and smaller countries, but everyone has some kind of cell phone, right, or mobile phone, and everyone has like the internet, right? So now you're hitting people that don't even, they don't have to have um, a computer to play online gaming. Right now, it's all on the phone, right? And it's a seamless, easy experience. Makes sense. It just like makes sense. The economic model makes sense. The approach, the strategy makes sense. The team makes sense. Like they're smart. They have a lot of business savvy, a lot of marketing savvy. They do have a successful Web 2 and brick and mortar casino experience in the industry. They have a lot of connections. Like this is going to be, I think, hey, it's one of my top conviction picks. I think it's going to be big. All right. Whitepaper is very comprehensive. So check out Whitepaper. All right. I'm going to be coming back with more videos on this, specifically too, like all the news that has come along with TG Casino. Like you can check it out in like their Telegram. They have like their community, and then they also have their they have the actual app itself where you can play in the casino, but they also have a news channel, and that news channel has, I recommend following that, has tons of like all of the announcements that have come so far in the project, and it's very impressive to kind of see how just on point the team is as far as getting this venture like up and going and competitive like right away, right? Like this is not a old project, right? Launched January, it's 10 weeks old, and it's already just it's making waves. A lot of people know about it, but tons of people don't know about it. All right. You might have seen some of their banners, like they're marketing on like a lot of different sites, but um it's really good. It's very, very early to get involved, and it's on an upswing a little bit. So I'm going to walk you through the price chart in another tell the story of it in another video, so you can kind of get caught up to speed there. All right, but say if you want to buy some, all right, where do you go? All right, so you go to Uniswap. So you go to Uniswap, and you launch the app, and then it brings you here, and you want to make sure that you are on the ETH, all right, server, the ETH blockchain. So if you don't have any funds on the ETH blockchain, you would have to get your funds onto the ETH blockchain. All right. And then you want to pay Ethereum. Da, 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 And then you would select the TGC token if you want to buy some. So you can just type in TGC. This is what it looks like. All right, if you click it, it's going to come up with this little sketchy message at first. I already hit like I understand, but just basically says like this token isn't trading on any centralized leading exchanges. All right, right now it's only on Uniswap, all right, which is a decentralized exchange. Okay. If you're like, I don't like to just type in TGC, right? You can always go to the website. And then if you click token, it brings you to that page that I was looking at. And this is the official address for the token. So you just click copy, and then you come on over here and you can just paste it. Okay. And then there it is. All right. Then you kind of complete your transaction. Swap. The gas is going to be a little expensive. Right, it is what it is, but you're in the game. All right, thanks everybody. Looks like the kids are home and the dogs are barking, so I will catch you next time. This is Bailey from Bailey's Bets. Hey, I'm out.